something big just happened. On a normal Tuesday, the auto world was turned upside down. BYD's CEO made an announcement that could end the age of gasoline cars sooner than anyone thought. Shockwaves hit Detroit, Tokyo, Berlin, and Seoul. BYD, a name new to many in the West, just changed the game. This isn't just about cars, it's about power, money, and the planet's future. For decades, Ford, GM, Toyota, and Volkswagen ruled the roads, but now the ground is shifting. BYD's CEO, Wang declared, "The future is here, and we're leading it." Imagine electric cars not just cheaper, but far better than gasoline ones. BYD promises this world starts next year. Boardrooms of traditional automakers are in panic. The race for the future of transportation has been reset, and the starting pistol was fired in Shenzhen, China, November 15, 2025. Remember that date. The global auto market just met a new force. Financial markets reacted instantly. Old car company stocks dropped. Investors are asking, can they compete? Can they survive? This is about a fundamental change in how we move, power our lives, and who controls one of the world's most important industries. The story is just beginning, and the world is watching. The rise of an electric giant. Who is BYD? The name stands for Build Your Dreams. Founded in 1995 as a battery maker, BYD started with just 20 employees. Wang Chuanfu, a chemist, saw a battery-powered future before most. BYD supplied batteries for Nokia and Motorola before moving into cars in 2003. Experts doubted them, but Wang believed the future of cars was electric, and batteries were the key. They learned the car business by making gasoline vehicles, but always aimed for EVs. Their breakthrough came with the Blade battery in 2020, safer, cheaper, and more energy-dense. BYD stopped making gasoline-only cars in 2022, focusing on electric and plug-in hybrids. By 2024, they became the world's largest EV seller, surpassing even Tesla. Their secret? Vertical integration. BYD makes its own batteries, chips, and more. This control lets them cut costs and innovate fast. That's how their CEO could make such a bold announcement. BYD's rise is no accident. It's the result of vision, technology, and relentless focus. Now, they're setting the pace for the entire industry. What did BYD's CEO announce? On November 15, 2025, Wang Chuanfu revealed every new BYD car would use a revolutionary Freedom battery starting in 2026. The Freedom battery is 50% cheaper to produce than their current Blade battery. This means BYD can sell electric cars for less than gasoline cars. The era of the expensive EV is over, Wang declared. Even BYD's cheapest models will have over 1,000 kilometers, about 620 miles of range per charge. Charging from 10% to 80% will take just 10 minutes. The battery is guaranteed for 1.5 million kilometers and 15 years, outlasting most cars. This changes car ownership. Your vehicle becomes a long-term asset. Wang's message: we're not just selling cars, we're offering freedom from oil, range anxiety, and high costs. The announcement was a direct challenge to the entire auto industry. The world listened, and the rules of the game changed overnight. BYD's promise: electric mobility for everyone, not just the wealthy. The future of transportation just arrived, and it's electric. The industry will never be the same. Let's look closer at Wang Chuanfu's words. He began by calling out the global challenge of climate change and the need to act. For too long, our world has been held hostage by fossil fuels, he said. BYD's move is framed as a moral mission, not just business. He spoke of democratization. Electric cars have been a promise for the future, but for many, an expensive promise. That ends now. With the Freedom battery, BYD breaks the price barrier. He compared the total cost of owning a BYD EV to a Toyota Corolla or Honda Civic. BYD's was cheaper. Why pay more for old technology that pollutes our air? He asked. The economic argument for gasoline is gone. Wang called on the industry. The goal is not for one company to win, but for humanity to win. He invited competitors to join the transition to a sustainable world, but the warning was clear: keep up or be left behind. He closed with, "Build your dreams. Our dream is a clean, green, and affordable future, and that future starts now." The confidence in his voice left no doubt. BYD is leading and the world must follow. The message: the electric revolution is for everyone, and it starts today. The industry's old playbook is obsolete. The future belongs to those who innovate. The world is watching, and the stakes couldn't be higher. The transition is no longer a question of if, but how fast. The race is on. The economic impact is seismic. Traditional automaker stocks plunged within hours of BYD's announcement. Investors fear the old guard can't compete on price or technology. The entire gasoline car supply chain, engines, transmissions, exhausts, faces obsolescence. Millions of jobs and thousands of businesses are at risk. Governments must manage a painful transition for affected communities. But new opportunities are emerging: surging demand for electricity, renewables, and charging infrastructure. Battery manufacturing, recycling, and EV software will boom. The economic map is being redrawn. Some industries will shrink, others will explode. Oil demand will fall as drivers switch to EVs, threatening oil-dependent economies. The shift away from oil is accelerating. BYD's move is the catalyst. The world must adapt, and fast. The post-oil era is arriving sooner than anyone expected. The political fallout is massive. Countries with big auto industries, US, Germany, Japan, South Korea, see this as a crisis. Leaders face pressure to protect jobs and companies, sparking talk of tariffs and trade wars. Some may try to block BYD's cars, but that risks higher prices and less choice for consumers. For developing nations, it's an opportunity: cheaper EVs, cleaner air, and new jobs. Climate negotiations shift. Clean tech is now cheaper than polluting tech. Governments must rethink their strategies and climate goals. The global balance of power in the auto industry is changing fast. This news hits home. Electric cars cheaper than gasoline cars could save families hundreds each month. Cleaner air means healthier cities and fewer respiratory illnesses. The transition will be tough for workers in gasoline car factories. They'll need support and retraining. We must ensure a just transition that doesn't leave anyone behind. With 1,000-kilometer range and 10-minute charging, range anxiety disappears. Rural and urban mobility will change. Where we live and work could shift. Your car could even power your home during blackouts. The line between transportation and energy is blurring. The benefits are real, but so are the challenges. The future of mobility is about more than cars. It's about our lives. To understand the impact, I spoke with Dr. Elena Petrova, energy and transportation expert. She called this a paradigm shift. The rules of the auto industry have changed overnight. BYD's vertical integration, making its own batteries, gives it a huge edge. Other automakers are years behind and face costly catch-up. Tariffs may offer short-term protection, but they stifle innovation. The real solution: invest in battery tech and worker retraining. This isn't just about cars. It's the beginning of the end for oil. The Freedom battery could power homes, trucks, ships, even planes. Wang Chuanfu is now a key figure in the global energy transition. The future is arriving faster than anyone predicted. It's exciting, disruptive, and we're not fully prepared. The world must adapt or risk being left behind. The energy revolution is here. We stand at a turning point. BYD's breakthrough is reshaping the auto industry, economies, and politics. The promise: cleaner, more affordable transportation. The challenge: managing disruption for workers and companies built on gasoline. Legacy automakers must adapt or perish fast. For all of us, this is a moment to pay attention and demand wise leadership. The road ahead is uncertain, but full of possibility. The future of mobility is ours to shape, together.